you guys, this is Charity from Scrapfaire. It's the real me. This is how I look. I can actually say hi to all new and returning viewers today. Good to see you. So glad you came back. Sorry I wasn't here for a while. I'll go over that in just a few minutes when I talk about life, but I am wearing a knit object today. I'm currently knitting my only finished sweater. It is the sweater that everyone and their mother has knit, but mine is a short sleeve version, and I've completely forgotten what it is, so I'm sure it's gonna come to me and then I'll be all excited. I always try to remember it and talk about it with myself before I come on, but whatever. Anyway, so this is actually a t-shirty dress, but I just got back from the movies and this is what I wore, so yay. I have two finished objects to share with you today. They are both Desert Vista Dye Works socks. This was my March pair. I'm not sure if I showed them off as a finished object or not. But this is the 7-Year Itch colorway. It was a Knit Girls exclusive colorway. They did a 7-Year Itch, a 7-year anniversary podiversary kit last year. And it looks like there's a hole in this side, but there's not. It's just, there's a little, it's the way the shadow's falling. Anyway, really enjoyed knitting up this colorway. These are gift socks for my mom. These are for her birthday, which was earlier this month. And now that I've shared them with you, I can send them off to her and hopefully she will enjoy them. And these are my April socks. This is the Desert Vista Dye Works Lisa Frank colorway. It does come with the black and white skein for the heels and toes and cuffs, and I really like the way these turned out. I did this black and white reversal intentionally and I love them. They're even a little longer than I normally make socks for me, but I was just super excited knitting them. I work at a tax office and I'm off today. It is Tuesday, April the 24th. Sorry, dates are hard right now because I'm not at work, but lots been going on. Those are my only finished objects. I have not finished my pavement sweater at all. I have half a sleeve done on one arm, and then I didn't start the second sleeve. I gained a little weight since January. I've actually gained about 20 pounds, which is kind of embarrassing, but that's kind of why I haven't finished my sweater yet. I've just been discouraged because I had started it to fit me 20 pounds ago and a little discouraged. It's not fitting the way I want it to right now, but it's okay. I can fix that and it's okay. And I actually frogged and started a new sweater. So if you've been with me before, you've seen this yarn, and it's a little scraggly looking because I didn't wash it and hang it with a weight or anything to get it super flat. So I'm knitting with kind of kinked up yarn. This was formerly knit to be a Tegna or a Taina. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Anyway, by Caitlin Hunter. But, and I had knit the bottom lacy part in the purple, and I had already split for the sleeves, and then found out that I was knitting my pearls twisted, and so the back looked terrible, and I decided to rip it out and start knitting the Water Lily. I meant to have a picture of that pulled up for you guys. The Water Lily from Pom Pom Quarterly. It's a past issue of Pom Pom. And Violet had knit one a while back, and I think she pulled hers out because she didn't like it. There is some errata, but you can look that up. Sorry, I got new glasses and okay, this is the Water Lily. So I can ooh, it's blowing out, you guys. I'm sorry. There you go. That's a terrible way to show you a picture. But that is the Water Lily. It's by Pom Pom Quarterly, and it is the. You can look it up on Ravelry. I'm sorry. It's issue number 8. So I did buy the whole Pom Pom Quarterly digital magazine to get that. I didn't really mean to. I thought I was just buying one pattern, but I bought the whole thing, and that's fine. It wasn't very expensive, and I don't mind. So, but anyway, so this is what mine looks like so far. There's 8 garter bumps at the bottom, and then you knit stocking it. It says for 10.5 inches. Mine will probably be a little longer than that. Maybe not. But anyway, I've gotten a lot of progress. So this little purl is my beginning of round. But the chocolate frog marker shows I've knit all this today. And then the jelly bean shows I went to see Black Panther. That's how much I knit during Black Panther. That's not bad. It's like an inch. And I had an 1.5 inches knit before I went. And technically it's supposed to measure 10.5 inches before you start the lace. And the lace, this is Lolo Did It in Elegance, the speckle, and this is Lil Darlin, the purpley blue. I think it's listed as a blue, but it looks very purpley on camera. And then I have it in a bag that was gifted to me, and there's no tag from a maker on the bag, but I know it was bought at some random Etsy shop. So that's what that lives in. And I've got, this is how much I've got left of yarn that I frogged from my Tegna. And then the yarn that I had not started yet. So I had 2 whole skeins of Elegance and a skein of the Little Darlin. So the lace at the top will be, I think I'll start, there's a Latvian braid that goes about right here. I think I'll start that in the Little Darlin and do the top lace. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be darling. And I'm knitting the largest size, and I did not swatch. Call me crazy. I'm using the recommended needle size. I'm just going for it. I normally swatch for sweaters, you guys. I just didn't want to. I've got this much yarn. I'm gonna knit it until it's gone. It's gonna be fine. No worries. It's supposed to be shapeless, so have lots to share with you. I'm going to be knitting the Timely cardigan. I have my stuff all here in my Mrs. Brown's bag. This is the Breakfast Cup colorway from Lolo Did It. In the pearl side, I got this a while back from Mrs. Brown's bags. This is a Progress Keeper from Simply Serving. It's her adorable mandrake from the first mandrake release she did. And inside, caked up, I have the Breakfast Club colorway. And this is Blue Suede Shoes. This is going to be my Timely cardigan. So I've had the Breakfast Club for a really long time. I have a vintage Lolo Did It tag in here somewhere. Thought I was going to be able to pull this up. Yeah, this is a vintage Lolo Did It tag. But anyway, I got my Breakfast Club. I have 2 skeins of it, and they're different bases, but it's going to be fine. This one is her old sparkle base, which is a mildly sparkly, and this is the this is just superwash merino with no nylon in it. It's going to be fine. And then the Blue Suede Shoes is the new original base. Oh, it's so pretty. I do have 2 skeins of this in here as well. And I like blue, in case you can't tell. But I'm very excited about this Timely cardigan. So excited, I'm apparently just going to unravel this whole skein and lose my mind. I don't know why I did that. Oh well, it's okay. I lost my, I feel like it looks awkward because I lost my tripod. I don't know where it is. My house is a mess. I've been working like crazy since January, and actually I got a good start on picking up here in my bedroom, so yay. But I still don't know where my tripod is, so I have you propped up on a table, and I feel like everything's kind of leaning. I did go to the Maryland Homespun Yarn Party this year. It happens like an hour away from me in Savageville, Maryland, which is beautiful. And I bought a few things that I want to share with you. I got some yarn from Hobbledehoy. She doesn't just have that. She has some gorgeous yarn. I bought 2 skeins. This is the Honeycomb colorway, and it's an 80-15. It says superfine merino wool and mulberry silk. There's 490 yards here. I didn't even realize I bought merino silk. Anyway, I love these. I don't know if they'll be a shawl or go in with something else as stripes on the sweater, but they're absolutely beautiful. And they needed to come home with me. And then I visited Fibernet Dye Works. You may remember I had ordered a couple of skeins when she did her update with the Games colorway. But I had gotten this colorway on a sport weight base, which I'm actually got to whip out of it. This is called That's Not Even a Word. These are the colors in the Scrabble game board. And this is her bounce base, which is an 80/20 merino nylon. And this was her anniversary. This is her 7-year stitch, 7th year anniversary colorway in her sparkle base. And I love the colors on that. And then here is the That's Not Even a Word. This is the sport weight base that I've gotten previously. I've knit this much of it. It's going to be just like a tube scarf. I've got a lot more to go, but that's just, it's been my at work when I don't have something else to knit on, like a sock busyness, but I brought it home since I'm on break from work right now. And then I also bought a Xenolith kit from Fibernet Dye Works. So this is the pattern, the Xenolith hat, and she had just the, you got the minis in the kit with the pattern. Okay, so I picked this mini set, and then you got to pick your half skein to go with it. And this is, I got this to be a gift knit, and I really like this color palette for boys or girls. I thought it was a very unisex color palette, so that's what I went with. And you guys, 100 grams of yarn plus pattern, $22. That is a bargain. That is a bargain. So I do want to get this knit pretty soon. That's actually all I, oh, no it's not. I also got another skein of Fibernet Dye Works. This is the Margarita Swirl self-striping colorway. And Fibernet Dye Works will be at Needles at Maryland. And she will only have her self-striping colorways for sale there. So, you know me, I am self-striping yarn happy. So I might get some more. These I thought would be good gift socks, but I don't know yet who they would be knit for. So let me throw all my came from Maryland in a box because I had a yarn mule shop for me at DFW, and I want to show you my DFW haul. First of all, I asked for some things that were not yarn because I am blessed with yarn, and there's things at festivals that aren't yarn that are super cool that people get. So my very sweet friend, I just sent her dollars and I said I need X skein of yarn. Yeah, I think I only asked for 1 skein of yarn, and then I said whatever else you think I would like and some non-yarny things. So I got this beautiful glass. I'm gonna try to, yike. It says 3 Sheeps to the Wind. Some of you may have seen this manufacturer before. It is by Knit Ba Pearl. It's super cute. And I've been waiting to use my 3 Sheeps to the Wind glass. I'll take it out and show it to you, but I don't think you'll be able to see it at all. Let's try. It's very heavy glass. So oh, you can't see it. This is 3 Sheeps to the Wind. Let's see. Cute. Okay, now I can use it. I've kept it in the box up here. This was what I was after. I needed a skein of yarn to go with 2 more. Someone just knocked downstairs. I needed a skein of yarn to go with some I've been gifted, and it needed to. Super oddly, there was just a door-to-door salesman. Okay. This is what I wanted from DFW. It's a skein of yarn by Suburban Stitcher called Ballard. Sorry, label's upside down. Suburban Stitcher. This is the Ballard. It's kind of an appley green colorway. And it's in her singles base. And I haven't knit with any of her yarn yet. I own some of her Christmas colorway. But I have, excuse me, I'm out of breath from running up and downstairs. I have some yarn that was gifted to me. It's actually, the rest of this have like a skein of This, and it's Madeline Tosh within an unknown colorway because the ball bands were gone when it was gifted to me. And a speckly skein, which I think is the singles base of, what is that yarn that everyone likes? Anyway, it's a speckly skein, but I want to make a 3-color shawl, and this was the 3rd color that I could think of that I thought might go really well. And then because she was there and buying from Suburban Stitcher, my friend got me the Blonde Squad colorway in her glitter sock, which is a beautiful color. Yeah, there's some glittery spots. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous skein. And she got me this skein of yarn from, from Leon Alexander Yarns. This color is called Shark Bait. It's from the Ahoy Matey collection. And this is it's really soft. This is an 80-15 superwash merino nylon. So it's really beautiful. And then she got me, because she knows me and knows I love self-striping, Ms. Sheepy Does Dallas. It's the Brazen Stitchery self-striper. I think this was their DFW skein this year. But I've knit up some Brazen Stitchery before. This one was dyed by Stacy. I love that they put who dyed which skeins on the label. And this bait, I think it's an 80-20. Nope, it's 75-25. Yeah, 75-25. So this is a really nice base, and they do really pretty self-striping too. They these are some really nice colors. I can't decide if these are going to be for me or my husband, because he would wear those colors too. And mostly I knit him socks in the family of blues, so I really need to. That does have a blue stripe in it. She got me this gorgeous bird. Do not know where this came from. I'm assuming it came from the same place that this came from, which is the cute, look at that fabric, y'all. Yarn balls make up the flowers. How cute is that? This is from Diana Couture, and this is a yarn owl. Sorry about that. It's a yarn owl. So it's one of those really cute, you put your sock yarn or whatever, a smaller project in here, and then you can fasten these, and it's got a loop so you can walk and knit, and I've actually used it that way, so it is fantastic. And she got me lavender sachet, Star Wars lavender sachet. So, okay, that was my haul from DFW, and it's amazing, and I love it. I had done a yarn mule for her from Vogue Knitting Live, so that was my payback. And then I have ordered a few things. I ordered the original from Lolo Did It, and I also I wanted to try the bourbon colorway. I'm going to try striping this with another colorway, the blackberry jam that I have for Lolo Did It, because I'm thinking of making the Archer sweater. I'm not sure about the bourbon colorway, so I just ordered a mini of it. I really want to make a pretty hat. Wouldn't that make a beautiful, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the beekeeper hat, but it has like a honeycomb pattern. I think it would be so pretty. This is the bourbon colorway by Lolo. It's such a pretty brown. It's very tonal. But anyway, sometimes I'll order a little mini skein of her colorways if I think I want to try it with something else. And then I got this Wonder Woman glitter set from Turtle Pearl. I have knit with Turtle Pearl yarn before. I have the trench coat in the Cozy Turtle, I think it's called, in her cashmere base socks. This is her glitter sock base, and this is the Wonder Woman colorway. There's how it stripes up, and it did come with this gold toe. It's so cool. So I'm anxious to get these cast on. These I also don't know if they're going to be for me or a friend, because I have a friend who really deserves a pair of hand knit socks, and I've never knit her any. My sweet sister made me some, she made me a little book to go in my traveler's notebook, and it has knitting graph paper inside. She made me one just for my traveler's notebook, and then she had scraps left over, so she made me another one, bigger one that can go in my purse if I don't have my traveler's notebook, or it can fit in a project bag in case I have some ideas, which I do. I've discovered, like, the more I knit, the more I have ideas about things I want to knit that I can't find patterns for. So I might just have to write a pattern myself, you guys. And then I picked up a couple of things just around here that I want to share with you. I finally broke down and bought this book. I have another Heels and Toes book, but I am frequently seeing Heels and Toes people knit that come out of this book, and I've tried several of the Heels and Toes from the other book, and I don't madly love any of them, so I thought I'd just pick up this. And then, along with wanting to knit some things myself, I've been looking for a good stitch dictionary, and I found this one at my local yarn shop, and it's fantastic, and it has a spiral binding, and there are several things in here that I'm ready to just swatch up and use. And I have a boss who's about to have a baby, and he asked me about knitting a baby blanket for him, and I might just swatch up some things and then knit those squares together in the form of a baby blanket, because, you know, you can get those sampler patterns for blankets, and that's all that is. And also I have the Knitterati blanket squares from last year that Cascade did, and I might could use some of those as well. So thinking about that, but it's not like an actual project yet. And then I have been wanting a set of DPNs, like a big set, and when I went to my local yarn store yesterday, they had these, and they are fantastic. My really good friend Mel had gifted me in our Christmas swap some size 1 Luke. I'm going to call them the Likey needles, you guys. The size 1 Likeys in a 40-inch circular so that I could knit socks with them. And I did not think I was going to like them. I was afraid I was going to break them. And then I used them and I love them. So I got the small set of DPNs. This was the only set that my local yarn shop had, but they go from size 0 to size 5. And I really only had like 1.5s, 2s, and then I think 4s and 6s, so lots of these I did not have. I thought it was really reasonably priced for the price of the set, because it's 8 sets plus a case. It was $100. That's, can't beat that. So I got that for me. Yay me. And then, because I want to knit every sweater, I'm looking for my pom-pom. I don't think it's right here. Because I want to knit every sweater. Oh, good. I didn't even throw anything down. In this magazine, I went ahead and bought yarn for one of them. It's not that one. I think it's this one. Pretty sure, yeah. The Trescaling, I'm pretty sure. And that's sad. I looked up how much yarn I needed, and then I wasn't sure. I'm pretty sure it's for the Trescaling. It's either the Trescaling or, yeah, no, it's the Trescaling. Trescaling? I don't know. It's this sweater. I bought gray yarn. I'm pretty sure this is what I bought it for. I looked up how many skeins I would need of linen, because I've never knit anything in linen, and I got this Kalinka linen. It's in this beautiful silver colorway. It's batch number 751. I do not see a color on it, but it is 100% linen. I think it's Swedish. So sad, you guys. These are new glasses and I can't use them very well. Produced in Sweden. So I got 4 skeins of it, which is more than what was called for. So there we go. That's a lot of acquisitions. But I've been knitting a lot. I got rid of 200 gram skeins with my socks. And I'm working on 3 skeins with one sweater. And this other sweater that I'm about to knit up takes 4 skeins. And I also have purchased, pretty sure that's it. Okay. I have yarn also for the sweater right here. I have a Lolo Did It colorway that I think it's a light speckled colorway that I think I'm gonna knit that out of. And that's it. So I'm working on one sweater. I'm kind of working on 2 sweaters. I think I'm saving my pavement for Stash Dash though, because wouldn't it be amazing to just through the sleeves and have some Stash Dash yardage down? That's coming up. I mean, it's the 23rd of April. It's like a month away. So I will probably save my pavement to finish up during Stash Dash, and then I'm hopeful that I will finish the sweater that I'm working on now. I'm hoping that I will finish this by May the 1st, and I'm having surgery on Monday, so recovery knitting time. And then I can cast on my Timely, and I can also wind up yarn for my Trescaling. There's so much I want to knit. I want to knit everything in this book, you guys. I know I've talked about it before, but now I feel, you know, now that I've bought some yarn to actually start knitting the things with, I'm super excited. I mean, the only thing I really don't care about knitting, these are cute, these little mitts. It's the only thing I don't really want to have to wear right away. Well, and also like the big, thick, beautiful sweater. I'm not going to wear that right now because it's too hot. But I want it for this winter. And I have some yarn that's this color. I was not originally thinking that I would knit it in similar colors, but now I'm thinking Lolo Did It has that new DK base that's Poor Than Silk. I was thinking if I got it in the Yeti colorway, and then I have a dark blue DK, or I could just, you know, get a black. I don't know. I really do love it though. If I don't knit the sweater in these colors, then the yarn that I have that's this color, I'm gonna knit the sweater out of. I just need to get some more. I either can knit this and then have a ton of it left over for mittens and hats, or, you know, don't knit it into this and order 4 more skeins and knit it into that sweater. So who knows? Oh, what is this? Is this a DK weight sweater? This is a DK weight sweater. I might almost have enough to do this. What is this? Nope, that's a fingering weight sweater. The waffle sweater. It's so cute. It's so cute. I just really love every sweater in here, you guys. And another sweater that I'm knitting is from Pom Pom too, so maybe I just like Pom Pom. Anyway, I said I went to the movies today. I went to see Black Panther. Loved it! Avengers comes out at the end of this week, so I was really stressing because I haven't seen Doctor Strange yet, which is kind of also hard to believe, but true, and I'm gonna have to fix that while I'm off. Right now I'm kind of feeling crazy because I'm super nervous about I'm having my gallbladder out. That's the little procedure. It's not, I keep telling myself it's not real surgery. I mean, they're gonna knock me out for sure, but I'm trying really hard not to be nervous about it. But I am, because I've never had, you know, I had a scope for the same gallbladder issue that I've been having, but now I've been to the emergency room twice with my gallbladder. The first time I thought I was dying. The second time I knew what it was, so I did not think I was dying, but it's still frustrating, and I'm tired of feeling bad, and I'm tired of feeling like I don't want to do anything. I want to feel better. I want to feel good. I want to drop this extra 20 pounds that I gained during tax season, which is ridiculous. And I want to wear my hand knits. I don't think that's crazy, and I don't think that's too much to ask. But I am going to let you guys go because it's starting to get darker outside. It's been all rainy and gross today, but I really didn't want to wait any longer to talk to you guys. I will be at Needles Up, and I will be at Maryland Sheep and Wool. It will be shortly after I've had a procedure, so I don't know how long I'll be able to stay at Maryland. Usually I like to go and walk around for a really long time and have lunch, and you know, and usually I'm by myself. I usually don't go with anybody. I try to meet people when I'm there. Last year I took little minis with me and gave them out, and that was kind of an icebreaker for me to try to meet new people. But I'm a little shy, not a ton shy, and I really try to not be shy. And I love to smile at strangers because I like when people smile at me. So if you see me there, please say hello. I really want to meet some people and have some new yarny friends. So say hello, we can hang. I won't have any commitments that day other than hanging out and being friendly to people. So I'm going to bring some knitting. Let's knit. Let's hang out. Okay? Thanks so much. See you later. Have a great day.